if you've picked up any questions as we've gone along, I'm happy to answer them. But
thanks, Wayne. That was excellent. Appreciate that. I think from my perspective, obviously working in sales, hiring, and recruitment, it's vital when dealing with an organization that they do have an effective sales process in place, particularly when hiring salespeople, particularly strong and experienced salespeople. They are likely to want to know about the sales process, and they're going to expect something in place that they can plug into when they join.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair comment. I talked a little bit about behaviors and activities in the context of creativity. But yeah, John, you and I have talked about this a number of times in different projects. But when you're interviewing a top sales candidate, it would not surprise me if they were interested in how the sales operation is run, what the sales process looks like, not from an admin point of view, but they want to know the difference between great performance and average performance, and to have a picture of what that looks like for them when they're talking to their customers. They care. It's how they've been successful in the first place. And by the way, through their career, they're likely to have had good experiences and bad experiences. One of the reasons why you may choose not to hire someone from an established global Goliath into an early stage business is because they will be used to a hands-free sales process end to end, where they input whatever it is they have to input and nothing happens until they do. And the danger is that someone like that will land in your organization and that isn't how it's going to run. That needs to be understood. Equally, if you it's very easy to find examples for these things and to support an argument. But in preparation, I was looking through notes of mine, and there was a report from the TAS Group, who are well respected in this field, and they suggest that 70% of companies that follow a structured sales process would be considered high performing. And within those organizations, 70% of them could show business forecasts that were accurate as a result of that defined sales process and the operation of that process. Now, I can't talk to the validity or the profile of the contributors to that report, but there are numerous reports. Harvard Business Review reports on this regularly, and there are a number of sales and sales leadership industry organizations who will do the same, and their views are overwhelming. However, worth also pointing out that the Objective Management Group, OMG, report that 68% of salespeople do not follow a sales process. So that dynamic is quite startling, quite startling. So
it's high. That's really high.
It's high, right? And I think that there's no single answer. Just as I was very keen to point out, there's no single profile of a sales process. But viewed together and trying to understand how you hire great people, clearly there is a relationship between those topics.
That's great. Thank you, Wayne. I think we need to end it there. I'm conscious of the time, but if anyone does want to follow up, Wayne and my details are available at the beginning and the end of Wayne's presentation there. Feel free to reach out to either of us, even if you want a copy of the recording or you want a copy of the presentation itself, then we'd be more than happy to help, or just want to have a chat and ask some follow-up questions, then please do let us know. But for now, really appreciate your time. Thank you again, Wayne.
Lovely, John. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.